What's up, y'all? It's popping this deep. I'll react to this Black Speaks fit titled Coi Leray sells 10K first week. I'm not surprised. Her music's terrible. I feel like these artists think just because they have a couple viral songs that's going to translate to sales, but that's not what that means. Just like if your pictures are going viral or you have all these followers like Saweetie had, you know, it does not translate to sales. Chloe, you know, her pictures going crazy. Her TikTok booty challenge, busted challenge, whatever the fuck it was called. You know, her name was buzzing. Everybody talking about her, but that didn't translate to music sales. So I think people get fucked up in thinking that just because a lot of attention is on you, that means that people are gonna buy your album. And that's not what that means. So there's that. Anyway, let's see who has sales. Watch.
Now, Coi Leray sells 10,000 first week. Interesting. I want to have a little conversation about Miss Coi Leray, who we actually spoke about a week ago. By the way, just a funny interlude in the video, I guess. You know, my last video that I dropped on Coi Leray, it actually got demonetized and age restricted. And I was so confused. I was like, why? And then I remembered, man, you know, Coi Leray, she do be showing a lot of ass in her video. So, but this video right here, no ass will be shown because I'm trying to get paid. I talked about some of the improvements she's made in her music and the fact that she was able to get a Billboard Top 10 charting record, which is the song Players. It's a really successful record, which has been getting a lot of spins on the radio this year. Aside from that, she was featured on that Spider-Man soundtrack and had a really good performance on the record Self Love. Recently, Coi Leray announced that she was gonna drop her second album. It's titled Coi, and at this point, it's been out. It came out about a week and a half ago, and
what was the first album
for the album are in. Coi Leray ended up pushing 10K with this one, and obviously people have a lot of things to say about it. Last year, Coi Leray dropped her album Trendsetter, and that ended up pushing 11K first week. That project peaked at number 89 on the Billboard charts, and this one, however, debuted her at the 102 spot, which that's pretty bad. Usually on that second drop, if you don't outdo your last shit and you actually fall a couple steps below, that is not a good sign. You want to make sure that you progress and push past that last drop, even if it's just by a little. The fact that Coi Leray regressed a couple steps, especially considering how much industry support she has now, that's really not good. It just means that the music ain't connecting like it's supposed to, because if the music is in front of a whole lot of people and not that many people are consuming it, what does that mean? Like I said, the music just ain't connecting like it's supposed to. Now, first week sales aren't everything, but they do indicate something. What do they indicate to me? Well, how strong of a fan base do you actually have? And it's not always black and white, but for the majority of artists in the industry, especially the ones who actually have the industry backing them up, i.e. they're on a major label like Coi Leray, they got a bunch of cosigns, a big social media following, etc. That just means that you ain't as big as you seem. Is Coi Leray faking her streams? I didn't say that, you know what I mean. Me spitting these bars aside, no standing ovation is needed. So if your fan base is weak, you're not going to do over 10K, let alone sometimes over 7 to 8K. To me, that signifies that there's a chink in the armor. There's holes in the ship, and no matter how many times the industry says this ship is complete, you're going to go down like that submarine. I'll say this about Coi Leray. Despite these numbers, I still stand by what I said in my last video about her. I actually think she has improved as an artist. She's definitely gotten better, which tells me that she's putting in work. Someone in my last video said, well, she could have just hired a bunch of ghostwriters. So what is this improvement that you're talking about? Well, that is true, but then again, having a ghostwriter is just one aspect of making good music. There's a whole lot of artists out there who have ghostwriters on standby, but not only can they not chart for shit, but the music is ass. It's booty, bro. Just like you can't hire a personal trainer and expect to look like Jaleel because you got a personal trainer, since there's more to change your body, you can't hire a writer and expect to suddenly pop out with good music. So I think she has improved, but clearly the fan base part of it isn't all the way there. Coi Leray, like a lot of quote-unquote big rappers, is really hot on social media, but the issue is when those followers don't equate to fans, you get a situation like this. You have the whole industry behind you, all types of cosigns. Shit, you even got Blackie making videos on you back to back, but you end up with a figure like this. The issue with not making a big splash on your initial drop is it's gonna make your label take a step back and reevaluate how much they're actually investing into you. Are you actually worth this investment? Should we see this Coi Leray project all the way through? How much have we invested into Coi Leray? Leray and what has been the return on this investment. I'm sure Coi Leray is doing perfectly fine financially despite these numbers. She literally got a Billboard Top 10 this year, something 99% of industry artists could only dream about. But the fact is, the label will reassess certain things as it relates to the budget if your value isn't abundantly clear to them. Now, the good thing for Coi Leray is she's actually proven that she works. I'm not saying she works hard, which she probably does. I'm saying the concept of a Coi Leray works. This is what we call proof of concept. Just going over what that means really quickly. Evidence typically deriving from an experiment or pilot project, which demonstrates that a design, concept, business proposal, etc. is feasible. Now, this is what every record label looks for before they sign an artist. As a matter of fact, these days, ain't no way you're getting a major record deal if you don't have proof of concept. If they can't see that you in the market is something that'll produce results, why would they take a risk on something that they don't really even know is going to be worth their time? That's literally a waste of money and resources, because how about we take that money and we put it behind another artist who's actually proven that there's a demand for their product in the marketplace. Coi Leray has not only been tested in the market, but there's a demand for her shit no matter what I think. I'm not the biggest fan of her, but it don't matter if you sell 10K, or you can get dropped by your record label and the next day, someone was willing to offer you another contract. That being the case, the reality for someone like Coi Leray is, hey, I don't have the strongest fan base right now. I'm not going to get prioritized by my label next time around because my last one was a drop in the ocean and so was the other one before that. You'll get about 2 swings in before they stop you on that third one and be like, how about we tell you when to swing, because your swings obviously don't have a lot of force behind them. However, the fact is she did get a top 10 record this year, and I think that goes a very long way. It's going to be interesting to see how her career progresses because she's had a lot of ups and downs. I still think she's on the up and up right now despite these numbers, but it does tell us a lot about the place she's currently at in her career. Anyway,
I hate her music, so I'm not her target demographic whatsoever, but I wish her luck. I hope she figures it out, but I just don't like hearing her voice. It's very whiny and annoying. But people seem to fuck with her on like TikTok and shit, but again, they ain't buying her shit. They just want to do dances to it and whatnot, but they don't want to buy the actual album. So, that says a lot. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.